Yes, we are live in YouTube as well. Good evening, everyone, and a warm welcome to this weekly coaching with me. So, yes, okay. And before we start, we have an amazing manifestation with Kshira Mohan sir. Kshira Mohan sir got a first prize, drawing competition. Okay, in district. Wow, amazing. Let us all congratulate him. Let us all bless he also and his son also. Let us all bless him. His son got a first in entire district, he got a first prize in drawing competition. And that is so amazing. So wonderful to hear that news. Shira Mohan sir, you'd like to share in your own words, like how you're feeling, like after getting that, your first prize for your son. Shira Mohan sir, are you there?
Good evening, sir. I'm so happy, sir.
So happy?
So happy, sir. Sir. Yes, sir. So excited, sir.
Okay, if your son is there, you can also bring him here. We all congratulate him.
Sir, he is now in the stage.
Sorry?
He is in the stage, sir. In front of the stage.
Okay, he's in front of the stage. Okay, still you're in that, event?
Yes, sir. I'm in the present.
Okay, fine. We'll talk later on. We'll talk later on. Anyhow, congratulations to you also and your son also. Okay, super manifestation, beautiful. Enjoy and have a lot of fun. Okay, please convey our regards to you.
Thank you, sir.
Amazing. Great. And who else want to share like your manifestation before we start? Anyhow, you all shared your all manifestations in the community meeting today at 11 a.m. So now before, sorry, I'm just. Okay, got a call from my dad. Okay, let us start now.
Good evening, Mohan. Good evening to all.
Good evening, sir. Thank you so much for joining. And yes, okay. Anybody have any questions before? See, it's the weekly coaching. It's more about you. Okay, it's not about me or my sister talking. It's not like that. It's a coaching. So please utilize this opportunity when you have any kind of questions or when you have if you need any kind of guidance. So this is where the platform where you can utilize this platform to maximum extent. You can ask, like it's a more of one-to-one only here. See, nobody is going to judge you. Nobody is going to, every one of us, we know that all of us have the problems, so that it is very, open platform. You can share your problems and challenges, and if you need guidance in any particular situation or the problem or the challenge, then it is, you can ask and you can share. Nothing wrong in it. Every one of us, we go through the problems and challenges. It is very inevitable. As I said, pain is inevitable. Okay. And it also very, very important, what kind of story that we are telling to ourselves, because if you look into your own life, your life is nothing but it's a result of the story that you are telling yourself all the time. Maybe unknowing, or maybe your subconscious, we all the time we tell the story which we do not want to experience. Most of us, we do this mistake. I know it's not a mistake, okay? And we do it unconsciously. Most of the time we talk, or most of the time we think about the story which we do not want to experience. Is it true? Like most of the say things, okay, that is not happening, that is not happening. Okay, my wife is like this, my spouse is like this, my boss is like this, or my clients are like this. We always often, like my life is like this. Okay, we always tell the story which we do not want to experience. Now, how to create a new story? By telling a new story which you want to experience. So that's the reason we have introduced this beautiful concept of writing a story. It will hardly take some 5 minutes of time. So if you're spending every day writing a new story, or maybe writing maybe a little bit of modifications, you can write the story which you want to experience. See, all these years you have been telling a story which you do not want. Now, by telling the story which you want to experience, you slowly you start feeling better. As we discussed in the yesterday session also, the more we are feeling better, we are reaching closer towards our manifestation. As I said, see, our manifestation is, vibrating at a certain frequency, which is so happy, which is so joyful, because that's the end result of any manifestation. But as of now, if you observe your own emotions, you may feel, not all the time, but sometimes you may feel negative about your manifestation, negative, you're not able to feel positive emotions because of any kind of negative situations or negative circumstances. We all go through it, is very normal. But only thing is, you need to be aware and you need to become conscious of the story that you are telling. So if you keep telling that story, okay, this is happening, that is happening, my life is like that, the other person is like this, my boss is like this, my children are like this, my spouse is like this. If you keep telling the story, old story, and that is the exact same story which you are going to create in the future also. Okay. And we do not want the same old story. How many of you want a new story of your life? Type new story in the chat box if you want a new story. Otherwise, it's okay. Okay, still you can enjoy the same old story also. And it's very, very important to tell the new story which we want to experience. What we want to experience, all of us, we want to experience happiness, peace of mind, clarity, abundance in terms of money, in terms of health, in terms of loving relationships, in terms of everything, career success, and the emotional mastery also. That is also one of the abundance. Once we are emotionally strong, that nothing can nothing can actually block us from attracting what we want. So that is when actually telling this new story, and it is not only telling means by talking it, but also thinking about it, but also feeling about it. Okay, if you're feeling about the same story, okay, revolving around the same experience or revolving around the same emotion is going to create the same experience or the same reality again and again. Okay, you need to be really careful, and you need to catch in middle of the statement, or if you're saying anything in your, maybe in your mind, or you may be thinking or feeling, you need to stop in the middle. Okay, this is not what I want to experience, or this is what I want to experience. As we said, the conditions also help us in, there are two ways how we can approach towards the condition. Either we can take it as, okay, this is giving me more clarity. Okay, because I got this condition, I'm feeling so worried and stressful, or I'm feeling I don't know what to do in my life. There are two approaches. That's why Buddha says beautifully, pain is inevitable, but suffering is our choice. Whether we wanted to suffer it or not, it is completely our choice. And if you observe, maybe after joining this program, maybe from last 1 or 2 months of time, and the problem, maybe it may be there, like in your life, but what has changed in your life, I can see that every one of you are so happy and joyful. Yes, few times we all go through it. It is very natural process, and not only you, every one of us, we go through that. I won't say tough time. It's like a contrast. Every time, every one of us, we go through that contrast, and it is okay. But even then, how we approach that contrast also matters a lot. Either you can take it as a challenge or a problem, or you can take it as a positive thing. Okay, this is giving me more clarity. I know now I know what do I want. Now I clearly know what do not want. Then only you clearly know what do you want. Is it making sense? If you clearly know what do not want, then only you know what do you want. So it's all okay. It's all required. Okay, it doesn't mean that okay everything need to be perfect once we enter into the spirituality. This is one of the again misconception about the spirituality. Not everything, not 100% the life works the way we design it. Yes, of course, once we become a deliberate creator, of course we can create it. But even this part of this creation also, maybe we don't know what we are thinking or what we feeling or what what we are focusing unconsciously. And maybe consciously we all think, okay, we practice conscious deliberately thinking about the positive things, but subconsciously we don't know like how many thoughts running in your back of the head, or how many feelings, what kind of emotions that you are revolving around. Maybe if something happened in your past, but even maybe few times or a lot of times, every one of us, we revolve around those old experiences or old memories, and we live in the current moment, the same experiences. But if you are revolving around the same experiences or emotions, and that's what you're going to create, and that's what you have created so far. Now, the best way to begin your life, or the best way to begin creating deliberately, is to catch yourself in the middle, maybe while saying, or maybe while thinking, maybe while feeling. okay, this is not what I want. I wanted to lead a happy life, or this is not the kind of relationship which I want to enter, or this is not the kind of business which I want to enter, or this is not the kind of career which I was looking for, or this is not. See, that is how I got a clarity. Okay, after failing many times, after going through a lot of struggles, lot of pain, and then I came to know, okay, this is not something which I need. This is not something which I love to do it for a longer period of time. So we all get clarity. Okay, and be appreciative of all your conditions. All your conditions, you are where you are supposed to be. Okay, please write down this. You're all, not just you, every one of us here, we're all where we are supposed to be. Okay, this is exact right time and right place for us to evolve as a soul. Okay, please write down this. This is very, very important. We are exactly where we are supposed to be. This is where you are supposed to be. If you're into financial problems, or if you're into financial difficulty, or if you're into wrong relationships, if you're into career problems, or if you're into business problems, it is exactly the place where you need to, where you are supposed to be, and it is okay. And from here, you get more clarity about where you wanted to go. See, that's why, right? If you wanted to reach some particular destination, if you do not give the from where you wanted to go, then see, it will not be very so much clear. It's like a vague. Okay, I wanted to reach some particular destination, but you do not know where you are standing right now. Then even the Google cannot guide you. Okay, you need to enter that from place. If you wanted to reach to the destination, you need to know where you are standing right now. So all these conditions, all these circumstances, or all these emotions, the currently what we are going through is letting us know where we are and where we wanted to reach clearly. So it is giving us more clarity, and the more clarity we get, and the more deliberately we can create the things which we want to experience. And most of the people, they lack clarity. They don't even know what they want clearly. And we are all, we should be really grateful for all this knowledge. Okay, I'm going to give one example. So even I got to know this, like I know this, but I just I got to know the importance of knowing knowledge. Okay, today evening, every morning and evening we'll have a team meeting, but today evening at around 6:30 we have a meeting with our team members. We had a huge discussion, and we were able to connect in the Zoom because I learned how to use the Zoom. If I was not knowing how to use the Zoom, then I will not be able to come do see. Now our business is completely online. Yes, even though we started offices recently, but we're not so much of into that physical office, but we are completely into online. And because we are able to sustain in the business, or we are able to make so much of money in completely online, it's because we learned how the online work, how the internet works, how the Zoom works, and also how about this teaching and coaching industry. Same way our life also. But if you know only about turning on or turning off about of the computer, then you cannot utilize then you will not be able to create the wonders. I mean, what I mean to say, it doesn't mean that you don't know. If you do not know about the laptop, it doesn't mean you'll not be able to create wonders. Yeah, that is not the point which I'm trying to say here. Is the more you learn about the computer, like how it works, you can use Excel, Google, YouTube, many things, internet nowadays, everything work available in the Google, just copy paste. That is our work becomes so easy. The formulas which we require, or the everything, the information is required. Even what the teachings that we are teaching also is available online, but it's not structured way. Okay, it's like a maybe some bits and pieces. So because the complete information cannot be put into one like 10 minutes of video than what we are discussing in that 1 hour or 2 hours of long session, isn't it? Do you all agree with this? So the point here is, the more we learn, like even our life is also like this. The more we learn about how life works, the more wonders we can create. Like how we all learned about the computer. So that's the reason you're all able to attend this class with ease, pace, and joy. If you were not knowing about how to use this laptop, then you will not be able to attend this class. Same way life works. Now you're able to create, like now you're able to lead a happy life, joyful life. Maybe some here and little bit jerks will be there. It is okay. But now most of the time you're also happy, joyful, and leading a peaceful life. How does it happen? We learned the knowledge. We learned the knowledge about oneself. We learned the knowledge about the law of attraction, and we learned about life. We learned about relationships. We learned about how to heal ourselves. We learned about how to attract money. We learned how to attract opportunities, business, customers. We learned. And still we are learning. And the more we learn about this life, the more wonders we can create. Like a computer. The more we learn about the computer, still, see, there is no end to like how much we can learn in the computer. Every day there are some new technologies, new updates are coming. The more we learn, then life becomes so easy, and a lot of wonders we can create, like how we are completely online and making, from last years we are completely doing online, and we are making so much of money. If that is like a wonder for us, see. And that too in the COVID time. Actually COVID started in the year 2020 March, and my sister also resigned for the job. I also resigned for the job, and we were sitting and we are scratching our head like what to do with this COVID. And somehow our soul guided, and also our mentors, like digital mentors who guided us with this beautiful platform called internet, and also Zoom, who taught us like how to utilize this platform, how to connect with the people online, how to do Facebook videos, edit that videos, and how to share in that social media. And because of which, like it's like a wonder for us only. For me, I was making 5,000 every month in my as a training article training in the firm, CA firm. But now compared to, there is a 100x growth compared to what I was earning in the year 2020. And it's just 2 years, lot of huge progress. For me, it's like a wonder, it's like a miracle only. For me, maybe for you all of you it may seems very easy, or it may seem it looks very simple. For me, as the person where I was getting only 5K, it's not only about the 5K, it's about the what kind of emotions that I'm going through, because we all know that we are all vibrational being, we are all emotional being. What is more important in our life is the value of our emotions. It's not the value of your property, it's not the value of your materialist things, it's not the value of other things what we see as okay, this is my asset. The most precious or the most valuable asset which you possess is the emotional, or that is the emotional asset. If you are emotionally well, that you can maintain that ease, peace and joy all the time. And it doesn't mean that all the time means all the time 24/7 you need to feel that emotion. It's okay, we all feel that negative emotions will come out of it immediately, but you need to be aware. So the point here is, the more we learn about the life, like how it works, the more wonders we can create. Like how we doing in the business, by learning about the knowledge, by learning about the technology, by learning about the Zoom, by learning about this law of attraction and teaching law of attraction and practicing spirituality, practicing meditation. Actually, more wonders we have created so far. Okay, and we got a beautiful home in the Bangalore, and also we got a beautiful office. Like, how is it possible? Because we learned how it works. And same way in our life also, it's like that. We are all learning. Okay, we are all learning, and we're in the process. So, and just enjoy that process, and let the result unfold at the right time. That is what even we had a discussion at yesterday's session, right? Let the things will unfold at the right time for you. You don't know what is the right time. Maybe if you're not getting married, or if you're not able to make more money or make crores of money, or if you're not able to get a good job, if you're not able to promote, if you're not promoting in your business, if you're not promoting in your job, it is all okay. It is all okay. Maybe it happens at the divine time. Because a lot of the times, as I said, we perform from the ego consciousness. Okay, I want this to happen in next month or next year, or maybe 2 or 3 years of time. But as a soul, it is always guiding you. Do you all believe that so far whatever life offered to you, only best? How many of you believe that? I strongly believe that whatever life offered me so far, it is always best for me. If you believe that only best happened for you so far, just type best in the chat box. Okay, only best happen. I strongly believe, yes, there are a little bit of here, checks are there, but also those situations, those emotions or those conditions led me here. And this is the best life I can say, which I'm living right now. And of course, every one of you are living a best life, and there is no doubt on that. Yes, we all got it. Only so far, all best things only. Okay, do you all believe? Yes, you all, yes, mentioned. Yes. So far we got only best life. And why you have a questions, or why you have a question doubt about your future? So far you have got only the best, like your soul guided towards best things only. And why now you're not trusting your soul guidance? Why most of the time we perform from that ego consciousness? Why don't you trust this soul guidance? Because your emotions are always guiding. Maybe even you see, let me tell you, even though we know that we perform from either soul consciousness or ego consciousness. And let me tell you why we so far we got only the best, why we so far we got only the right guidance. It's because the non-physical being is the dominant part of us. The physical being is very, very less, which means this body is very, very less. And this non-physical being, which is our soul, which is our source, which is our inner being, which is our inner child, is a dominant part of us, and which is always guiding us towards the right direction. Even though, yes, we a lot of times, most of the times we perform that ego consciousness, but our soul is overriding that ego consciousness, and that's the reason you are here today. That's the reason you got only best so far. Okay, so that is why when we learn this kind of knowledge, we get that empowerment. Okay, empowerment will not come just when I give some property, when I give some money. That is not. Yes, of course it is going to give you happiness for a temporary period. It is not going to give you long lasting happiness. So what is going to give you the long lasting happiness is the connection with your true self, connections with your own inner being, connections with your own, the inner child or the soul or the divine. We all believe, and which is the dominant part of us. See, the non-physical being is very less, okay, very less percentage. Whereas our non-physical being or the soul or the inner child is the dominant part of us. And why we give too much of importance to this physical being? We all, locked ourselves into this physical being. Then that's where all problems arises. But when you realize when you power of this non-physical being or your souls, which is the dominant part of you, that's when actually you start living your life with ease, peace, and joy. And the only work that we have on this planet is to work to sort out the relationship that we have with our true self, with our own desires. Okay, that is the only work. The only work that we have on this planet is to get in alignment with our true self, get in alignment with your own soul, get your alignment with your own God or the universe or your inner child or in your inner being. It means all the same. That is the only work, that is the only job that we have on this planet. Okay, rest, everything follows. And that is the only work. Okay, get into that alignment, then everything you can see, as Abrahamics beautifully says, once you're into vortex, you can see the evidence. But if you're not out of the vortex, then you'll not be able to see any kind of evidence. But because you're locked into physical being, as a physical being, either we can see it, either we can touch it. But as the emotional being, we can feel it. That's when you're into that vortex, you can feel that evidence emotionally. That's why we always say, right? So give a lot of importance or priority to, because value your own emotions. Because 99% of the creation happens emotionally. Then if that is true, so true, then if anything which we wanted to manifest, then if you're into that vortex or alignment, then you can see the improvement emotionally, not by seeing it, not by touching it, but you can feel that evidence of your manifestation. But you're totally locked into the current reality or the reality that you are going through now, then you will not be able to see any evidence. That's why many people come with a lot of questions. Okay, why is this not happening? Why is that is not happening? Because you're totally locked yourself into the physical reality or the current reality. Then you forgot about your true nature, which is non-physical being, which is a soul, which is a divine, which is a source, which is an inner being, which is an inner child. And when that becomes dominant part, which is your non-physical being, and that's when you start to see evidence of whatever you wanted to manifest. Do you all agree with this so far? Yeah, any of you would like to share your own experience, like how about like seeing the evidence emotionally, not in the physical reality, but you saw the evidence emotionally, like you felt it, okay, actually it is happening. So any of you would like to share your like maybe your own experience, so that it would be nice, so that other people also they get more clarity about this. Any of you would like to share?
I would like to share.
Yes, Arun sir, please go ahead.
Yes, yes. Today the community meeting also had explained this exactly, where four of the manifestations I had emotionally got it done inner self, and it happened instantly for two manifestations, and the other two manifestations over a period of time after attending the premium business coaching with Dr. Manjula. So this is the emotionally we have to get attached with ourselves, and also feeling good factor, and seeing that we are excited and happy. The more you get into emotional level, no, it instantly gets manifested, and it is happening for me. Like what you call, I'm even I'm surprised the way things are happening, and though I am a deliberate creator, but manifesting inner self is more important than deliberate creating. See, deliberate creating happens instantly sometimes, which is linked to the emotional feeling also, feeling good factor and feeling excited, feeling emotionally. So we are balancing both now. So it is a blessing in disguise that I am lucky to be a deliberate creator from the beginning. And now, after learning the techniques, after learning emotionally to be happy, and working on myself, it is an added advantage to me. It's an added advantage. That is why I'm able to manifest big manifestations also coming on the way, and I'm very confident that all my desires will be fulfilled. Thank you, Anandol.
Thank you so much for sharing. So true, so true. Okay, when the non-physical being becomes a dominant part, you need not be even a deliberate creator. Okay, because that is your non-physical being. Why you are here as a soul or a divine? It's because you wanted to lead a happy life. The purpose of our life is so joyful. So lot of joyful things will happen. So as you said, for my surprise, many things are happening without even my knowledge or notice. It's because your non-physical being is becoming dominant now. You're becoming towards closer towards connection with your true self, with your own soul. That is when the miracles happen. And that when happens, it happens for us also. It happens for everybody. It happens for you also. Okay. And only thing is, like, it's a journey. Going within is a journey inwards, and connecting to our true self is a journey. And once that becomes so easy to connect with our true self, then everything, life becomes so wonderful. Life becomes so beautiful. Life becomes so joyful. Life becomes so easy. Life becomes so delicious. Okay. So now that is the only work that we have on this planet, is to get in alignment with our true self. Because let me tell you, why is it important to connect with your true self, which is the dominant or the prominence to the non-physical being? Because as a physical being, the kind of hard work or the effort which we can put is limited. Do you all agree? As a physical being, the amount of hard work or the amount of effort that we can put on a daily basis is very, very limited. But as a divine soul, as a pure positive energy, or a pure vibration, or a pure energy, or you call source, universe, God, divine, inner child, inner being, whatever call it, means the same. That is so powerful. It has an unlimited energy. Okay, unlimited energy. And most of you would have experienced, like, when you're feeling, maybe doing that gratitude process, maybe you're doing that self-love, maybe when you're doing that visualization page, you feel so, your energy is so high, and more than what you experience as a physical being. Do you all agree that we have we have unlimited energy once we are into true, once you have been connection with your true self? Yes, we all experienced it. Okay, don't say that I never experienced it. Every one of us, we experience it. When we feel so joyful, when we feel so excited, then the energy that we get is unlimited. But if you're into that human consciousness, or the physical being, or locked into that physical world or current reality, that's when the amount of hard work or the effort which you can put is very, very, very limited. And that's why many people, even though they work very hard, they are not able to produce the results which they wanted to experience. They work so hard. Yes, Kshira Mohan sir also said, due to feeling good factor of myself, I'm getting financial improvement, health, and relationships also. This is so wonderful. And when I more than me experiencing it, when you people are experiencing it, it gives me very immense pleasure. Okay. let us all congratulate Akshira Mohan sir for his wonderful manifestation, because financial improvement, like being a mathematics teacher and clearing a 60,000 loan, like last month or before that month, he cleared loan of 60,000. It's not an easy thing, but he cleared it. And because that feeling good factor, he said, right, he didn't say anything, okay, because only factor which brought all these results, it's because of the feeling good factor. The more you're feeling good, the more you're in alignment with your own self, with true self, or with your soul. That's when you started to experience some miracles. A lot of people said experiencing miracles, a lot of people are experiencing magics, wonderful things. How it is happening? It is because of the connections with your true self, and the kind of energy or the vibration that we can offer from the non-physical point of view is unlimited. But when you see, when you perceive anything, or when you take any action from the point of this physical being, the even the effort or the hard work which you can put is very, 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 very limited. And we always equal money with the hard work or the effort which we put. Knowingly or unknowingly, all of us, we do this when it comes to money. Okay, right now I'm getting maybe so and so amount for so many hours. Now, if you are what I wanted, if I wanted to really double or triple my income, what I need to do is I need to work extra hours. Maybe not doubling the working hours, but we always think, the thought which we go behind in our mind is like, okay, I need to work hard really so that I can earn that 2x or 3x of money. But if you observe carefully in your life itself, okay, so far you might have experienced that. And when you're so happy and joyful, when you're so excited, and when you're so peaceful, and when you're so relaxed, and when you're so calm, that's when actually without even working so hard, you attracted many beautiful things, not only in terms of money, but in terms of other area also. How many of you experienced this? Type me if you have experienced it. Okay. And also you can share your experience if you would like to share. You can share your experience also when you're so happy and joyful. And it's not just about the hard work, but it's about the kind of the emotional alignment which we achieved with our true self that led us to great results. It's not about the hard work, it's not about the effort, it's about the alignment that we achieve emotionally with our true self. That is the only job, that is the only work we have on this planet. And once you achieve it, and that is also your goal. The only goal which you need to keep in your mind is not a financial goal, not a relationship goal, not a business goal, not a career goal. It's not about even a health goal. It's about the goal to be achieved, the emotional alignment with your own self or true self, with your source, with your soul, with your divine, with your God, with your universe. And once you achieve it, then the results now you're all experiencing. Some of you are already experiencing it, some of you are not, some of you sometimes, some of you are not, and some of you are most of the times you're experiencing it. So now we are all on the journey, we are learning how the life works. And when we learn it, the wonders we can create, the magics we can create, the miracles which we can create, yes, of course it is possible. Yes, any questions so far about the subject which we have discussed so far? Any questions? Any questions? No questions at all? Or is everything clear or not at all clear? There are only two possibilities. Either you understood fully or you not understood at all. Which category? First or two? I hope it is first only, because explained it with a lot of example. I took your own example, so it will be very clear, I think. Yeah. So any questions? Any questions so far?
I would like to share since 45 days, no? Yes. Since 45 days from the date of puja of your office, no? From the date of your office, actually 6 weeks from now, I have done great manifestations to the tune of 85 numbers, 85 manifestations, and the reason being, it's almost all the days I was happy, excited, fun, entertainment, rocking, and it is all happening in my life, and that is the reason I could be very happy. And as you told rightly, true manifestations are happening because I am fully excited, fun. You have seen, we have all met together. Whole family has met together. Academy and as well as my family, which he was very rigid, and I'm very happy and to again grateful to Mohan and Dr. Manjula to have a what you call better relationship in this 6 weeks of transformation journey, where lot of manifestations are happening in a very good way, and it is a like I do not see whether it is big or small, but miracles have happened, magic has happened, and I'm really surprised to see more and more happenings, more and more miracles are going to happen, and I'm very confident that like as you said, no, though I'm working on it on a daily basis, I'm consistently doing all the affirmations or whatever suggestions or advice given by both of you, and it is I mean I'm very happy to take that all advice and suggestions I'm implementing, and I'm doing research also parallelly. If not this works, that works. So I mean I'm just changing the strategy, so everything is going well, and I'm super happy that and also excited to have more in the coming, though I'm self-contented, but universe is giving me more and more opportunities, more and more manifestations becoming reality since I am consistent on the implementation part. Thank you, Anandor.
Amazing, amazing, sir. So here I would like to discuss in this context. See, earlier he is someone he used to work very hard.
Yes,
He used to
yes.
put lot of effort. But if you observe his words carefully from last 6 weeks, I'm having lot of fun. I'm enjoying. I'm fully joyful, and because of which I'm seeing miracles. I'm seeing a lot of magics. I'm seeing a lot of wonderful things, and to his surprise, okay, not
Yes.
to my surprise, to his surprise, lot of beautiful things are happening. Why do you think it is happening? Because the earlier he used to work very hard, and after we coming here, we are having a lot of fun together, and we are going out, and we are happy, joyful, and because of which the kind of manifestation which he is achieving now, and he couldn't even imagine, he couldn't even believe many beautiful things are happening, and he's going to share with us, like once it physically happens, he's going to share with us, and probably you're going to have a lot of big party, either virtually or in a physical reality. So this is a beauty, okay, when we are into happy and joyful, and do not even think, like you should not have a question in your mind that, okay, how, if I am joyful, if I am happy and joyful, how things will happen, or how that will happen, how my business will happen, or my career is going to prosper. You should not have, again, if you have this question in your mind, what kind of offer, what kind of vibration that you are offering, it's a doubt, it's a fear.
Yes.
Again, you are going to attract the same opportunities, and that's what happened with many of you. And when you completely surrender, when you completely trust that, yes, I know so far I have got only the best, and so next also in my future also, I only get best things, and I deserve only best things. And when you trust it and you enjoy, have a lot of fun, like how Arun sir is having a lot of fun and joyful every day, that's when that led him to all his manifestations. So far, he said, like in last 6 weeks, he manifested around 45 things. Is it true, sir?
85 manifestations.
Oh, 85. See,
85.
this is a magic, almost near close to 100. So this is the beauty when we are into connections with your true self. That's why very important.
Now I have crossed 400. Now I have crossed 400, and by December I'm 100% guaranteeing you that I will cross 1000.
Amazing. We wish you. So
Yes, yes.
So be it. Like,
Thank you, Mohan. Thank you, one and all. And I need blessings from others also, appreciation others. So the more you appreciate, no, the more you get benefit. This is what I understood from this what you call community group, and also in the Well Shower Rockstar Manifestation group. This is what I felt, and I'm enjoying, and I'm feeling that benefit, getting the benefit. Your appreciation is all helping me in getting more manifestation, and I also do a lot of self-motivation by putting in the group with facts and figures, so that it becomes a reality to others also, and it inspires others also to follow the same principle. Thank you.
amazing, sir. Thank you so much. So again, like, thank you so much. See, when you're speaking, actually, that's when I get actually more thoughts, more concept to share. Like you said, like when somebody's getting success, we need to appreciate others also. When we bless others, actually, we bless ourselves. And the concept behind this, it's actually, we are all one. We are all connected. We are not separate. Actually, when as a physical beings, we always seem okay. He's separate. He's a student. He's a master. Okay, he is participant. Then we treat that. But we are energetically, we are all one. Okay, not your parents are separate from you. Your children are not separate from you. Your husband is not separate from you. Okay, everybody, we are all one. We are all connected energetically. And once we understand this, actually, we will not have any relationships issues at all. Okay, the more problems comes, it's because okay, that person is separate. Okay, he's having his own desires. He's having his own desires, and once everybody has come from the same source. Okay, then who is wrong? Who is right? Who is wrong? Is it making sense? Say every one of us, we all believe that we are all souls, pure positive energy. Then who is bad? Who is good? Every one of us, we are saying, and it's only that it's not even about the programming. It's not even about the conditioning. It is the process. This is how life works. It's not about even conditioning. All that conditioning and programming is required. Because of that only we are here today. Okay, so and be grateful for that programming, be grateful for that your conditioning also, because it all brought here us. Even me also, it brought me here, because all that programming, that limiting beliefs of you cannot deserve, you cannot have it, you cannot achieve it, it is going to take a lot of time, and you cannot achieve success. We used to listen from our friends, we used to listen from our parents or the society a lot of times. Okay, you'll not be able to achieve anything because you're not good looking good, you're not smart, you're not intelligent, you are dumb. So we all listen it, and it is all okay. We are not blaming anyone for this. Okay, the core subject here is we need to understand we are all one. Okay, nobody is separate from you. Even the jealous comes from, or the ego comes from the lack of understanding, lack of awareness of who we are. And once we understand, once we become aware of this subject of who we are all oneness. Like we are into one. We are not even separate. We are all actually one. We are all an emotional being. Emotionally, we are all connected. Okay, that's how. And to give one simple example, like how many of you experienced it in your childhood, especially in your childhood, like when you are going through any kind of tough situation, or when you are not feeling well, and your parents called you and they asked you like, is it anything going wrong in your life, or are you feeling not well? Did your parents got to know about when you're not feeling well? So how does it happen? You did not call them and ask them like, I am not feeling well, but how they got to know that you're not feeling well? Okay, it's because we're all energetically connected. Not only your parents, okay, everybody, we're all energetically connected. Even though the words which I'm speaking may be positive, but if my intention is if my intention is wrong, then you will be able to know it very, very clearly. 100% sure you will be able to know my intentions very, very clearly. So now why all of you are trusted and you are here in our program? It's because you understood about our intention. Our intention is so pure. And that's why, and many people, if many people, they're not understanding our emotions, it's okay, it's fine, because it is their perception. But once you understand the intention or the emotion behind any kind of the work or the service the people are doing, and if you resonates with it, yes, you all resonated, and that's the reason you are here. So the point here is the people are able to know the energy very well. Even that's what, if you meet anyone, if their vibration is not so good, you will be able to know it, even first go, even without talking to that person, just by seeing that person, you will be able to know the vibration, whether the person's vibration is good or not. Okay. And now, all my friends, we got disconnected in the sense, I'm not talking to them because somehow I not feel that, whenever I talk to them, whenever I go to them, spend time with them, they all speak negativity. And I don't like to spend time with the negative people. So, and I got disconnected. It doesn't mean they're okay. And again, the problem here is why we wanted friendships also. It's because, okay, if something happens, I need someone to handhold me. I need someone to give support, or I need maybe help financially. Actually, that is not true. Nobody is going to help you except your own soul. That's why give importance to your own soul. Give importance to that non-physical being, which is your soul, which is your divine, which is your universe, which is the God, which is your inner being, which is your inner child. Okay, it is so powerful. Okay, give importance to friendship with yourself. The best friendship that you can have ever is with your own self, with your inner self. Not with the physical body, but with the inner self that we have, then that is going to take care of you. forever, eternal, because the soul is eternal. You may leave this body behind, maybe after 10 years, 30 years, 60 years, 70 years, you are going to leave this body, but your soul, the kind of learnings or the knowledge that you learned in this lifetime also is going to stay with you permanently. That is the only thing. The permanent, which is what is permanent is our soul is permanent. Our consciousness as a soul consciousness, that is permanent. We may leave this body, maybe after a few years we're going to leave this body, but the learnings that we learning now, or knowing, our awareness of our self, understanding about the spirituality, what is it all about, and practicing deliberately or consistently shifting our thoughts from what we do not want to what we want. It's all a practice, and we're all doing it, and be grateful for it. You're already reaping the benefits. Be grateful for what is, and be excited for what is coming in your way. That is why if you observe carefully, whenever the people achieve any kind of manifestation, or if people sharing their manifestation, at the bottom, I always say, be grateful for be grateful for the manifestation, be excited for what is coming. I'm not saying that spirituality, people think that, okay, we need to satisfy with what we are having and making peace with. Yes, of course, it is important to make peace with what we are having now. But at the same time, you can be excited for more. You can be eager for more. Nothing wrong in it. Did we say that, okay, having more abundance, having more, joy is wrong? No, we always even tell that, okay, be more joyful, be more happier, be more peaceful. We always say having more is good, because we all deserve it. Do you all deserve all the abundance of happiness, abundance of peace, abundance of clarity, abundance of money, abundance of health, abundance of relationship? Do you all deserve? If you deserve, type deserve in the chat box. We all deserve, right? Yes. Yes, it's good. If you have a like-minded people, and staying with them is absolutely good. And if you're otherwise, if you're okay, I wanted to have a good relationship with everybody, then if you're not having a good relationship with your own self, then there is no point, even if you have thousands of friends also. But if you're not having a good relationship or good rapport with your own self, then no matter if you have 1,000 people all around you also, they're not going to help you. They're not going to guide you. Okay, the only relationship, or the only work, and the only friendship that you can have ever is with your own self, or the alignment with your own self. That is the only work that we all of us have on this planet. And we're already doing it. We're already in the process. We're already learning. We're already experiencing. We're already practicing. We're already practicing deliberate creation, like by choosing our thoughts, emotions deliberately. That's how we're creating deliberately. Okay, it's very simple. The process of deliberate creation is very simple. By deliberately choosing the thoughts and emotions which you want to experience, then if you can do that, then definitely things are going to manifest for you in your life, and it flows to you in a natural way, and you know, not even like force, okay, where is my manifestation? It happens when you deliberately choose your thoughts and emotions consciously and with your own awareness. But most of the time, right, a lot of times we're not even aware of, not even conscious of what we are speaking, what we are saying, and what we are thinking, and what we are feeling. Okay, and the consciousness here plays a very, very important role. Awareness of your observing your own thoughts and emotions, and if it is something which is contradicting to what you want, then stop there. Then you need to move. See, this is what happening with most of the TV channels or the news channels, and we'll not be so much interested in kind of watching that movies, kind of watching that news channels which is contradicting our own desires. Okay, we all stop watching. Maybe at certain point of time you also realize that, okay, it is contradicting to my own desires, which is contradicting to my manifestation. Then you stop watching it. If it does not resonate with you, do not do it. Okay, if you maybe some people, they watch horror movies, let them watch. But if it is not something resonating with you, you stop it. Let people watch, and do not even complain why you are watching horror movies and why you are watching. It is required for them. Let them enjoy their own journey, and their life is nothing to do with your own life. Okay, and see, and this also, most of the time, our emotions or the way we feel depends on the response from the other person. lot of time, knowingly or unknowingly, we our emotions or the way we feel depends on the response from the other person. Maybe it need not be response from the other person. It depends on the circumstance. If the person responds to us positively, then we feel positive. If the other person responds to you negatively, we feel negative. It's a human tendency. Nothing wrong about that person or about you also. Both are you both are correct only. It is only that our awareness, that our perception of who we are, we need to understand it. And once we understand it, yes, we are, they are all, then they don't know who they are. Okay, let them, forgive, let them let go, or let them live their own life. I'm going to live my own life. And it is when actually you align, you get that alignment, or you achieve that alignment, when you are not dependent on or when your emotions are not dependent on the response that you get from that person, or the response that you get from the external environment. Maybe the environment can pose a lot of situations, negative circumstances, negative challenges, problems to you, but your emotional response is dependent on the external circumstances or the conditions or the person. A person responds to you, then that is not you achieve. That is not when you not achieve the alignment with your soul. But once you achieve it, then it doesn't matter whether the person is grumbling or not, whether the person is abusing you or not, the person is reacting in a negative way or not. It will not affect you anymore once you are into alignment. But if you're out of alignment, then you also scold them, you also abuse them, then things will go worse. Okay, that is why aligning with your true self is very, very important. Then that the negative response from the people, or negative situations, circumstances, problems, or the negative emotions which the environment throws on us, or the poses on us, will not have any impact on us, because we are so emotionally well. Okay, see, it's like this. It's like this. And I'll give you a very, very simple example that every one of us, we can resonate, every one of us, we can relate to it. See, if we already feeling like full, like suppose if you're already full, like in the sense, like if you're feeling hungry, you ate the food and you do not want to eat more. If your stomach is already full, do you feel like eating more? None of us. But that is what happens with most of us. And we lot of the times when it comes to relationship also, we don't feel that love, which means our love is not full. Then that's when we seek love from the other people, and that's when we fail. That's when we get into the wrong relationship. That's when our relationship fails. But once you understand it, once you're feeling full on a love, like there is only two driving forces which is driving this entire universe, the emotions which is driving. First emotion is love, and the second emotion is fear. No matter what emotion you call negative emotion, it all comes under the fear only. The fear and the love. And from which place you are performing, or from which place you are attracting, is matters a lot. Be it in terms of relationship also. If you're not loving, if you're not having that love for your own self, then that relationship with other person also will not be so full. It always feel empty, even being with that person also. Then it is better not to be in relationship. Okay, is it making sense to all of you? Instead of being with a person and even then feeling okay, feeling empty or feeling sad, it's better not to be in relationships. True or not? Yeah. And it is all good. Okay. And not only in terms of relationship, in terms of business also, in terms of finances, in terms of health also. Health is means if you're not feeling that love for your health, love means the gratitude, all other emotions, gratitude, appreciation comes under the love. Okay, you need to understand these two emotions which drives this entire universe, entire world. Only the loving energy or the fear energy, whatever the emotions, positive emotions you call, be it gratitude, appreciation, love, self-love, everything, it comes under the love category. And whatever the negative emotions you call, blaming, judging, criticizing, hatred, criticism, all these negative emotions comes under the fear. Okay, there are only two. The broad emotions are only two. Okay, one is love and another one is fear. And you need to observe your emotions, like from which place you're performing, or which plays from your attracting, be it relationships, be it business also. If most of the time, if you're feeling fearful, if you're feeling doubtful, or if you're criticizing your employees, if you're into business, then that comes under fear. The more you perform from this fear, that's when actually you are going to attract more fearful situations in your business or in your job also. Most of the people, they have the fear of losing the job, especially when in the times of COVID. In a lot of people, they felt fear. Why see, even though COVID, why few people, they doesn't lose anything. They doesn't they did not lost their jobs. So what made them, what is the difference between the people who lost their jobs, who not lost their jobs? It's because the only difference is they have so much of fear about their job. Okay, what if I going to lose my job, or if the company put the pink slip? So because of all these fears, only people lost their jobs. And it's not because many people, they already survived in the the COVID times also, because they have the trust. Okay, because I deserve to be continue on this own company. I deserve to get that income, regular monthly income. They feel deserved. That's why they got it. And many people, they feel fearful. That's when they lost. It's very simple. There is only two emotions which is driving. One is love and another one is fear. And be anything, if you wanted to attract money, if you want to attract business, if you want to attract partner, if you want to attract health also, if you're not having that love for your body, if you keep hating your body, if you keep criticizing or hating about your own self, that okay, I'm not looking good, or my skin texture is like this, my hairstyle is looking like this. I used to do this. Okay, I used to do this when I was before 2019. I used to do this a lot. Okay, my hairstyle is bad, I'm not looking smart, because people are very they're looking very smart, the kind of dresses they wear, or the way they look is so awesome, but I'm not looking so good. I know my hairstyle is not good. And I was a lot of times, I hate this self-hatred. Okay, how will I go live? How will I do videos also? I have done, if I'm like a few days back, I was looking my previous videos. I felt a lot of fear, a lot of self-criticism. But after started accepting myself, after loving my own body, that's when I said, right, from past years, I've not gone to hospital. It's because you might be thinking what wonder happened, or what miracle or magic happened. Nothing has happened. I started loving myself. I started loving my body. I started respecting my body. I started appreciating my body. I started showing love towards my body. That's when I started to experience the healthy or well-being in terms of all areas. Okay, that's what I say. Love, 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 love. There is only one emotions. There is only, as a specific, we need to practice only love. Okay, we do not want fear. Okay, already that is done, and a lot of times we felt fear. And it is okay even if you're feeling fearful about your job, about your career, about your business, about anything. If you're feeling fear, it is okay. As I have given this affirmation also, right? I acknowledge the fact that I have a fear, or I have a doubt about my relationships, about my health. Okay, how am I going to heal my health? Or how am I going to heal my relationships? How am I going to attract more money? If you are having any kind of fear or any kind of negative emotions, maybe doubt, maybe not sure, not having so much clarity, even that is a kind of negative emotions. And how to overcome it? The best way to is, I give an affirmation. I acknowledge the fact that I have this negative emotion, and it is okay. Okay, because and it does not belong to me, because as a divine soul, as a non-physical being, these qualities are not belong to me. These qualities are, I have learned from the society, I learned from my parents, I learned from my friends. It is okay. Now I choose to let go of it. This statement, actually, I don't know how many times I said to myself that, because of which I healed a lot. I healed a lot I healed a lot of negative emotions, which kept, blocking my manifestations. Earlier, as I said, right, criticism, self-blame, fearful. I said that, okay, it is okay, Mohan. Even my students to tell a lot of times, okay, when I was going live in the Facebook, and when I was doing videos initially, around 2019, my sister used to always tell, it is okay, accept your fear, accept your you're doubtful about you're not, accept that you are not a confident person. I was not at all confident when I did that videos. I was feeling shy. I was feeling hesitate to come in the live or in front of videos also. All those were there, but I started accepting it. I know that, okay, these qualities are not true my qualities. The true qualities of my soul is being happy, so joyful, peaceful, relaxation, calm, energetic, so excited, be feeling wonderful, feeling good. So these are the qualities of our inner self. And all these are, like, as I said, we are where you are supposed to be, and it is the right place. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can leave the meeting. Okay, good night. Yes, thank you so much. And once again, please convey my regards to your son also. And please, if possible, try to bring him on the video, maybe in the next session. So we'll be so happy for him, so that we all congratulate him, we all bless him with many more, prizes in our district, on a national level also. Okay, great. Thank you, sir. You can leave. Yes. So the point here is we need to understand the energy that where we are performing from. Okay, whether it is a loving energy or whether it is a fear energy. If it is a fear energy, accept it. Tell yourself it does not belong to me. I know I have learned from the society, from my education system, maybe from my friends, maybe because the environment that I'm living now, or maybe I was living in the past, that all led me here. Now I'm willing to let go of this, all these negative qualities or negative emotions, and it gives you a lot of relief immediately when you say it. And not only, okay, just about not only talking about it, you please tell yourself for 3 times this affirmation. Maybe you have fear about your career, maybe you have fear about your business, maybe if you have fear about your relationships, if you have fear about your health, just tell this affirmation. Okay, I acknowledge the fact that I have fear about either about my relationships or about my health, finances, career, job. I acknowledge it and I accept it. I know for sure it does not belong to me. These are all I acquired from the environment, from the education, from my parents, from the relatives, from the society. Now I'm going to let go of all these negative qualities, negative emotions. How you're going to feel now. So after say these affirmations for at least 3 times, and just let me know like how you're feeling in the chat box. Definitely it gives you a lot of tremendous relief. We all the time, and most of the time we only think about where we are, standing now. Where we are standing now, if doesn't feel good, then we lock ourselves into that emotions, we revolve around that emotions or the memories, then we keep thinking about it, we keep feeling about it, and that's what we are going to create it. But the moment you accept it, yes, I acknowledge it, then it does not belong to me, I'm let go of it. Then see, even you need not even let go of it, but tell yourself, if you're not able to even let go of it, see, maybe somebody might have hurted you, maybe some person might have hurt so much so that you couldn't even forgive that person. The best way to deal with that kind of situation is to just, I know that right now I'm not able to forgive, but I'm willing to forgive. Okay, this gives you tremendous relief. I know that I'm not able to let go immediately all these negative emotions, but I'm willing to let go. I'm willing to let go of these negative emotions. I'm willing to let go of all the negative people in my life. I'm willing to let go of all the negative behaviors or the emotions which is not helping me for my highest good, for my betterment, for my improvement, for my own soul evolution, for my own soul growth. Okay, do you see the difference? And it's not, as I said, it's not about the words that we speak, it's about the underlying vibration. The moment, even see, there is both are affirmations only. See, now I'm let go. Now I let go of all the negative emotions. That is one statement. Now I'm willing to let go of all that emotions. But what is more important is our vibration. Okay, and when we say that, okay, I'm letting go of all the negative emotions, maybe you will not be able to let go immediately, but say to yourself that I'm willing to let go. But that gives you tremendous relief in your heart. Yes or not? You can use these beautiful affirmations. If you're not able to let go, use the word I'm willing to let go. And that's when actually you're going to see a lot of improvement and you feel better. I'm not saying that when you say these affirmation, you're going to become a different person. I'm not saying this, but you can feel better. And every time you feel better, you are becoming closer, or you're getting closer with your true self, with your own soul, with your own source, with your own divine, with your own God. Okay, getting it? Now, you can use this for any kind of situation. Maybe you can use it. Maybe you can use it for property also. Now, I know that I acknowledge the fact that I'm not able to feel good about this situation right now, which I am going through. I'm not able to feel good. Okay, and I acknowledge it and I accept it. I know that is not my true quality. That is not the life which I deserve. I of course I deserve a beautiful life. Now I willing to let go, or now I'm letting go of all that emotions which is stopping me from my soul evolution. See, this framing these statements, framing these affirmations should not, it's not like there is no barrier to it, but how you feel it, it matters a lot. You need to feel good about it. It doesn't matter which word you are using, but you should be able to feel good. That is the only key. Okay. Feeling good is the only key, and joy is the only key. Ultimately, the conclusion comes to only one thing, which is being happy, joyful, being feeling good all the time. And all the time is, don't ask like 24/7, I'm not feeling good. Okay. And of course, every one of us, we all sometimes or the other times will feel negative emotions. It all okay. It is just parcel, and it is where you are supposed to be. Just enjoy it. And this is what Buddha says actually. Enlightenment means it's very simple. Okay. Enlightenment means it's knowing or understanding that pain and pleasure both are same. That is what the enlightenment. See, both pain and pleasure both are same. Once you understand it, that is what a true enlightenment is. And it's not you, for that you need not go to Himalayas and sit and do meditations for years together. Okay, many of you are already experiencing it. Okay, pain and pleasures are already same.
Like Bevu and Bella, like in Yugadi, New Year Day, we celebrate Yugadi or any New Year Day. Both pain and pleasure only we are celebrating. Bevu, Bella.
This is amazing,
So
sir. Thank you so
sour
much.
and sweet, sour and sweet.
Yes. So this is also our life also is like that. Okay, knowing that everything is so beautiful. See, then why we celebrate the Ugadi also? It's because we mix the combination of a sweet and bitterness.
Yes.
It's because the combination looks so good. Maybe for some time it's look vague or not a good feeling, but that is when actually life becomes so wonderful. You just imagine, without all the contrast or without any problems or challenges, your life becomes so bored.
Yes.
And being happy all the time. If there is no contrast or there is no negative things at all, then your life becomes so boring than being happy all the time. True or
Exactly.
not? Have you all experienced it some or the other time? Even I experienced many times. Okay, being
Many
happy
times.
and without contrast, we won't feel that clarity. We won't that kick. We all need kick, right?
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
We all need that kick. The kick is our contrast. Okay, experience that, embrace that. That even that negative contrast, negative situations also, it is all for our good only. If you believe, but if you do not believe, okay, this problem has come, okay, this challenge has come, okay, how am I going to deal with it, or how am I going to lead my life happily? Then it seems like a problem only. If we take it as okay, it is okay, it is part of my life, and I know for sure that it is not going to stay for longer period of time, and you accept it, and definitely life becomes go easy. It all depends on like how you believe. If you believe that is a problem or a challenge, yes, of course it is going to be a problem or challenge. But if you believe it is just a situation, or it is just it's not even matter of time, it's a matter of alignment with who I am truly and with my own desires. And whenever maybe many of you have a question, okay, how much time does it going to take to manifest my own desires? It's not about the time, it's about the alignment with it's about the emotional alignment that you achieve with your own self, with your true self. Okay, once you achieve it, then because we are all now we are all living in a 3-dimension reality, which is time, space, reality. This is our physical being qualities. Okay, we always compare anything with the time. That means as a physical being, as a physical body, we look time. I mean, not means looking time, but actually see, okay, how much time it is going to take, or how long hours it is going to take. Time, space. Okay, we are living in a space. Okay, I need to reach there, I need to do that. Okay, and to achieve my role, there are many conditions, there are many restrictions. Space and reality, time, space, reality. The reality which we are living right now as a physical beings is a current reality. These are all the this dimension or the qualities of our physical being. But non-physical being qualities are beyond space, beyond time, beyond reality. And that is why many of you are experiencing miracles and magics. It's because we are not worried about the time, we are not worried about the space, we are not worried about the reality. We only worried about the alignment with our own self. The vibrational reality is the true reality, which means the pure positive energy. And once you achieve that, once you're into that vibrational reality, then you can override this time, space, and current reality. So, and please write down this is very, very important. Okay, once you are into that vibrational reality, you can override the time, space, and this current reality also. And don't ask the same question again and again. Okay, how long it is going to take? Okay, we have, because even though you ask many times, we have only one answer, which is get in alignment. Okay, achieve that emotional alignment with your true self, then definitely it is going to happen. Be it relationship, be it health, be it money, be it career, be it job, be it everything, be it marriage also. Everything, it works for all the things. Okay, the only work or the job that we have, because why I'm stressing, why I'm emphasizing so much on this, it's because the only work that we have on this planet is to get the emotional alignment with your true self. Then that's when you're going to experience a lot of magics and miracles, which are some of you are already experiencing it, and some of you are already, now you're going to experience it. So be excited. Instead of complaining, okay, where is my manifestation, why is it not happening, why is it taking so much of time? If you're talking about time, okay, why is it taking so much of time? That means you're thinking in terms of physical being. You understand that, you become aware of it. And don't ask me the same questions, and don't ask the same questions. Okay, how long it is going to take? Okay, where is my manifestation? Just ask yourself that the words that you're speaking, is it coming from the non-physical being, or is it coming from the physical being? If it is come physical being, we always think in terms of time, space, and reality. Okay, it's been 3 months, or it's been 1 year, or it's been 6 months. My manifestation is not yet happened. That means you're acting, you're standing from the physical being. Okay, you are acting from that physical being. But once you're into that non-physical being, there is no time, there is no time, space, and reality. It can happen next day, or it can happen next month, it can happen next second also. We don't know. A lot of magic will happen, a lot of times, it can happen next second day also. Okay, that is how yes, no, we for to finalize this home, we almost decided, we come to Bangalore, and we have decided almost 3 times. But for office, we in one shot we have got that building, and we have decided it. So it can happen. We came only once, and we saw that building, and we just decided, and we paid the advance, and we booked it. Okay, and yes, it is going to happen. Miracles can happen at any time. So just be open. And once you are into that vibrational reality, then you don't even think about the time. Okay, and you stop questioning that. Okay, where is my manifestation? It's been so many months, or it's been so many years. Why is it not happening? You will not have any questions once you're into that reality, that vibrational reality, or the vortex, or that source, or that universe, whatever you call. Okay, any questions so far? Any questions? No questions only, huh? Since I asked you, don't ask any questions, you are not asking, or is it, how is it like? Okay, no questions so far, so clear, all is clear. Okay, if no questions, we directly will jump into the wealth shower. Why we have only 5 participants today? Even it's okay, fine. Okay, we are going to do it. No matter how many people are there, it doesn't really matter. Okay, it doesn't really matter. Even your problems, it doesn't really matter. Who cares? But if you're caring too much about your problems, that means you are inviting, you are giving your attention to it. And that's when the more problems are going to arise for you. Okay. Stop giving. It doesn't matter. Even if you're having a very, very strong reason. Mohan, I have this reason to feel bad. Okay. Because I have this reason to feel bad. Okay. Okay, ma'am. Fine. No, not an issue. Yeah. So I have this reason, Mohan. I have this, I have a very powerful reason why I'm not feeling good. But who cares? It doesn't really matter. But the more you give, but if it is matters so much, if you give your attention and you talk about it, then that becomes more, the more problems are going to arise. Okay, you need to stop. You need to learn where to stop that. Okay, that's why you need to catch yourself in the middle. That's why, and you cannot see, it becomes very difficult when the problems, or the situation becomes worse, then it becomes very difficult to handle. So see, the best example which I can give you is, suppose if I'm feeling, if I'm feeling not so good, but if I'm into feeling lost or hopelessness, that becomes very depressed state. And to come out of that, it is going to take a lot of time. But if you aware, or if you are observing your emotions in the beginning itself, in the beginning of that problem or the challenge, that becomes so easy. You can change it immediately. You can change it quickly also. It is possible. But if you're not aware, and if you're thinking, or if you're too much locked into that problem and challenge, and if it becomes worse, then it becomes very difficult. It doesn't mean that it becomes difficult to change, and it's not so easy to change. Okay. It's not, I should not use the word difficult, but it's not so easy to change the situation or circumstance. So that's why you have to catch yourself at the beginning itself. If it is something which you do not want, just bring yourself back and into that alignment, then things are going to work for you. Okay. Amazing. So yes, now we are going to start with the wealth shower. So I'm going to create, so better, it is going to take another 20 minutes. Better all of us, we stay in one group only, so that we all can read each other's affirmations. But give me a minute. I'll just go to, washroom, and I'll come back. Meanwhile, you all can share your affirmation. If you have not shared, please share your affirmation. Just I'll be back in another 1 minute. So we are going to start in the same room only. We are not going to create breakout rooms. Anyhow, we are 4 people only. For each person, we are going to take 5 minutes of time. And thank you for being here. So you're going to reap benefits. So we are all 4 in the group. Usually it'll be very 2 and 3 people. So now we are 4, and a lot of miracles are going to happen. Just be grateful and excited. We are going to start it. And just you can review your own affirmations. Just think about it. Just go feel about it. Like, how does it feel like being, achieving all the manifestations? Or just imagine like all these affirmations are becoming true. So how do you feel? So you feel so joyful and wonderful. Okay, try to feel that emotions. I'm just going to come on.
So Karthik, you are in Delhi or Bangalore? Delhi. Okay. So when is your next visit to Bangalore?
No, sir. Anytime.
Anytime. If you feel like coming, you can.
Yes. We can
Wonderful.
take next flight and come. That's all.
Oh, so much. You have become a rock star now in manifesting.
It's not like that, but still there is no plans as such, sir.
Okay. So whenever you feel like coming, you can manifest and come.
Yes, sir. When we feel that we have to come, we'll manifest.
Oh, good. So any time limit is there? With some 6 hours you can manifest, or within because you have to book the ticket at least, no? The time is there, no, for that.
2 hours only, sir. 2-3 hours before the.
Wow, very good. Okay. It's amazing to hear.
It's only 2-3 K difference. That's all. If you book before, we'll get some 2-3 K below. If you book that time, we will get some 2-3 K more. That's all.
Okay.
More difference.
So you have gone to your parents' place?
Yes, sir. I've gone and came actually.
Okay. So everything went well.
Oh, yes, sir. We came back. It was full rounding only.
Oh, is it?
Yes. It was full travel only. 2 days in cab only.
Okay.
From here we went to Lepakshi. the way, Lepakshi. After that, we went to.
Lepakshi, when I have gone, it's very good place.
Yes, yes. From there, we went to our hometown.
Okay.
From there, we went again to that YSR garden where our ex-chief minister was.
Correct.
So we went there. Next to that, one Hanuman temple is there. Old Hanuman temple. In our olden days, the water is to come till the foot of the god actually.
Okay.
It's not there, but when you are there in kids, actually, the water is to be. There is a river next to that. The water is to come at the level of the foot of the god Hanuman. Actually.
Okay.
We went there and take some showerings from the water, which is
Okay.
was nice actually.
Good experience.
Yes, like tourist place. Was nice.
You're saying something, Karthik sir. What is that?
You were sharing your experience on that Lepakshi temple and Hanuman temple.
Wow, so beautiful.
On his way, parents' home, no?
Oh, is it? Okay. Beautiful. Amazing. Have a lot of fun. Okay, that is the only key. That's what even we say. Arun sir is experiencing now. He's having a lot of fun more than ever before. So
Charlie sir was asking me when you are coming. I told 3 hours before that.
3 hours is enough for manifesting.
Yes, very true. Very true. So first we'll finish that well shower. Then we are going to talk a lot. I mean, we are going to have a lot of fun. So first let us finish that. Then we'll talk. We are going to have a lot of fun. Okay, first who wants to go?
Asha madam.
So Karthik sir, you would like to go?
Now we'll take with Asha. Asha, you're there?
Asha, are you there? Asha, if you are there, then we'll go first. We'll start with you only. Okay, great, Asha. So just plug in your earphones and relax yourself. If you don't have earphones, it is okay. Just sit down comfortably, relax yourself. Feel all these affirmations. Okay, whatever the affirmations that we are reading are, directly or sinking into your body, mind, and soul, and you can feel that vibrations while reading, and there will be a lot of improvement after the well shower. So just relax yourself. We are going to read your affirmations. So we all can start now. Now it's 9:25. We are going to stop at 9:30. Okay, let us start now. Asha, you attract satisfied and happy customers. Asha, you are spending good time with your family members. Asha, you are happy and healthy. Asha, your sale is increasing day by day with ease, peace, and joy. Asha, you're having employees who are happy and joyful. Asha, you and your family is always protected, guided by the universe. Asha, your sister got married happily with ease, peace, and joy. Asha, your daughter is so happy and healthy. Asha, your property is settled with ease, peace, and joy. Asha, you are receiving huge profits in your business. Asha, you attract satisfied and happy customers only. Asha, your sale is increasing day by day with ease, peace, and joy. Asha, you attract satisfied and happy customers only.
Asha, your property is settled.
Asha, you are receiving huge profits in your business. Asha, your sister got married happily with ease, peace, and joy. Asha, your property is settled with ease, peace, and joy.
Asha, you
are receiving huge profits in your business.
Asha, you are spending good
Asha,
time.
you attract happy and satisfied customers only.
You and your family is always
Asha, you are happy and healthy. Asha, your sale is increasing day by day with ease, peace, and joy.
Asha, your sale is
Asha, you are having employees who are happy and
Asha,
joyful.
you attract satisfied.
Asha, you attract satisfied and happy customers only.
Huge profits in your business.
Asha, you and your family is always protected and guided by the universe.
Asha, your sale is
Asha, your sister got married happily with ease, peace, and joy.
Asha, your property is settled.
Asha, you are receiving huge profits
Asha,
in
you
your
attract
business.
satisfied and happy customers.
Asha, you attract satisfied and happy customers only.
Asha, your sister got married
Asha,
happily
your
with ease, peace, and joy.
your sales are increasing day by day with
Asha,
ease,
you are
peace,
having
and joy.
employees who are happy
Asha,
and
you
joyful.
are happy and you are
Asha,
healthy.
you are spending good
Asha,
time
you
with
are
your
having
family.
employees who are happy
Asha, you
and
and your
joyful.
family is always protected
Asha,
and
you
guided.
attract satisfied and happy
Asha, your
customers
daughter is
only.
happy and healthy.
Asha, you are
Asha, your
spending
sale is
good
increasing
time with
day
your
by day
family
with
members
ease and
every
joy.
day.
Asha, you attract
Asha, you're
satisfied and
receiving
happy
huge
customers.
profits in your business.
Asha, you are
Asha,
receiving
you
huge
and your
profits.
family is always protected,
Asha, your
guided by
daughter
the
is happy and
universe.
healthy.
Asha, your
Asha,
sister
you
got
attract
married
satisfied and
happily
happy
with
customers.
ease, peace, and joy.
Asha, you're spending
Asha,
good
your
time with
daughter is
family members.
happy and healthy.
Asha, you
Asha,
and
your
family
property is
always
settled
protected
with
and guided
ease,
by the
peace,
universe.
and joy.
Asha, your daughter is
Asha,
happy
you are
and
receiving huge profits in your business.
Asha, your property is settled with ease,
Asha, you are
peace, and
having
joy.
employees who are
Asha,
happy
you are
and
happy and
joyful.
healthy. Asha,
Asha, your sales are increasing day by
with
day with ease, peace, and joy.
Asha, you're receiving
Asha,
huge
you are
profits in your
happy
business.
and healthy.
Asha, you and your
Asha,
family
you
is
attract
always
happy
protected
and
guided by the
satisfied
universe.
customers only.
Asha, your sister
Asha,
got
your
married
daughter
happily
is
with
so
ease, peace,
happy
and
and
joy.
healthy. Asha,
your
your
daughter is
property is
happy and
settled with
healthy.
ease, peace, and joy.
Asha, your sale is
Asha, your
increasing
daughter
day
is
by day with
happy
ease, peace,
and
joy.
healthy.
Asha, you attract
Asha, your
satisfied and
sister
happy
got
customers.
married happily with
Asha,
ease,
you're
peace,
spending
and joy.
good time with your family members.
Asha, you and your family is
You're
always
receiving huge profits
protected
in your business.
and
Asha, your sister
guided
got
by the
married happily with
universe.
ease, peace, and joy.
Asha, you
your
are
daughter is
receiving
happy
huge
and
profits
healthy.
in your business.
Asha, you're happy and
Asha, you are
healthy.
spending good time with
Asha,
your
you are
family
spending
members.
good time with your family members.
Asha, you are having
receiving huge
employees who
profits
are
in your
happy
business.
and joyful.
Asha, you and your family is
Asha, your
always
sale
protected
is
and guided by the
increasing day
universe.
by day with ease,
Asha,
peace,
your
and
sister
joy.
got married happily with ease.
Asha, you are happy and healthy.
Asha, your sale is increasing.
Asha,
day
your
by
sister
day.
got married happily
Peace
with
and joy.
ease, peace, and joy.
Asha, your sister got
Asha,
married
your
happily
daughter
with
is
ease,
so
peace, and
happy
joy.
and healthy.
Asha, your property is settled
Asha,
with
your
ease,
property
peace,
is
and joy.
settled with ease, peace, and
Asha, your
joy.
sale is increasing day by day with
Asha,
ease,
you are
peace, and
having
joy.
employees who are
You
happy
attract
and
satisfied and happy
joyful.
customers.
Asha, you are
spending good time
happy
with your
and
family
healthy.
member. Asha, you
Asha,
and
your
your
sales
family
are
is always
increasing day
protected
by
and
day
guided
with
by the
ease,
universe.
peace, and joy.
Asha, your daughter is
Asha,
happy.
you are having employees who
Asha, your property
are
is settled with
happy
ease,
and
peace, and
joyful.
joy. Asha,
Asha, you and your family
happy and
members are
joyful.
always protected and
Asha, you
guided by
attract
the universe.
satisfied and happy customers.
Asha, your sister got
Asha, you are
married
spending good
happily
time
with
with your
ease,
family
peace, and
members.
joy.
Asha,
Asha,
you
your
are
daughter
receiving
is
huge
so
profits in your
happy
business.
and healthy.
Asha, you and your
Asha,
family
your
is always
property
protected and guided
got
by the universe.
settled with ease, peace,
Asha,
and
your
joy.
sister got married happily with ease, peace, and
Asha,
joy.
you're receiving huge
Asha, you are
profits
happy
in
and
your
healthy.
business.
Asha, your sale is increasing day by day with ease, peace, and joy. Asha, you and your family members is always protected by the universe. Asha, your sister got married happily with ease, peace, and joy.
Yeah, relax yourself, Asha. Feel all these emotions, feel all the vibrations, feel a shift. And whenever you're ready, come back and gently open your eyes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Karthik, sir. Thank you, Arjun, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Asha. It is our pleasure. So now, who wants to go next?
We'll take with Karthik.
Okay.
Karthik, you
Karthik,
ready?
sir, just sit down and relax completely. Either you can take back support if you want it, or if you're sitting comfortably or making your spine erect, you can sit whatever the comfortable position which you like it. Okay. And feel all these affirmations are sinking down into your body, mind, and spirit, and feel the shift in your energy and vibration while reading this affirmation. It's 9:31. We're going to stop at 9:36. So let us all start his affirmations. Karthik, you're always happy, joyful, healthy, and peaceful.
Per month consistently.
Karthik, you are living happily in your dream villa with your
business.
family members.
Karthik,
Karthik, you are driving
happy,
your
joyful,
own favorite Toyota
healthy
Innova
and
car,
peaceful.
consistent at all
Karthik,
times.
you are
car of
living
grey color.
Karthik, you are
happily
traveling
in
throughout
your
Karthik,
the
you
dream
are
world with
villa with
family
spending
your
next door.
family members.
happy and joyful
Karthik,
time
you
with your
are
father,
driving
wife,
in
and
a
Dream
children.
villa
favorite
with your family
Toyota
members.
Karthik, you are
Innova
traveling
car
all
of
over
Traveling
grey
in your
India
color.
to
favorite
explore
Karthik,
Toyota
you
new
are
Innova car of
business.
spending
grey
a
color.
good,
Karthik,
a
you are
happy
You are
receiving
and
5
spending
joyful
lakhs
time
happy
per
with
and
your
month
joyful time
father,
with your
wife,
consistently
father,
in
and
your
wife,
children.
and
business.
children.
Karthik, you are
Karthik,
Karthik,
you
you
are
are
traveling
always
having
all
a
spending
over
minimum
joyful
India to
time with your
25
explore
lakh
new
children.
business.
rupees bank
Karthik, you are
Karthik,
balance
you
living
are
happy and
consistently
receiving
joyful
5
all the
time
lakh
with
time.
your
per month
family members.
consistently in your
Karthik, you are
Karthik, you
business.
are
donating
spending a happy
Karthik,
and
20,000
joyful
you
every
time
are
with
month
your
for
having
father,
minimum
wife,
charity.
and
rupees
children.
Karthik,
25
you are
lakh
traveling
You
throughout the
are
world
bank
receiving
with
5
balance
family
lakhs per
to
month
explore new
consistent at
consistently in your
all
things.
times.
business.
Karthik, you have
Karthik, you are
been
Karthik, you are always
donating
transferred to
happy, joyful
Bangalore
20,000
for
time with
every
your
handling
month
a
for
new
business.
task.
charity.
Karthik, you are
Karthik,
driving
you
in
are
your favorite
Karthik,
traveling
Toyota
you are
throughout
Innova
the
car of
traveling
world
grey
all
with
over
color.
family
India
to
to explore
explore
new
new
Karthik, you are
things.
business.
traveling all over
Karthik,
Karthik,
India
you
with
are
you
family
always
have
to
been
explore
happy,
new
transferred to
business.
joyful,
Bangalore for
Karthik, you are
healthy,
handling
and
receiving
new
5
peaceful.
lakhs
tasks.
per month
Karthik,
Karthik,
consistently
you
in
are
you
your
are
receiving
business.
spending
rupees
a
2 lakhs per
happy
Karthik, you are
month
having
and
minimum
joyful
consistently in
time
your
rupees
with your
dream
25
job
lakhs
father,
bank
wife,
by
and
balance
5th of
children.
consistently
every
in your
month.
Karthik,
business.
you are traveling all over
Karthik,
Karthik,
you are
you
India
are
living
to
always
happily
explore
and
new
happy,
joyful
business.
joyful,
dream villa with your
healthy,
Karthik,
family
and
you
members.
are
peaceful.
receiving rupees 2
Karthik,
lakh
Karthik, you are
you
per
are
month
living
living
in your
consistently
favorite
in your
happily
Toyota
in your
business.
Innova
dream
car of
villa
Karthik,
grey
with your
color.
family
of every
members.
month.
Karthik, you are spending a
Karthik,
Karthik,
happy
you
you
are are
are
driving
always
in your
happy,
favorite
joyful,
Toyota
healthy, and
Innova car of
peaceful.
Karthik,
grey
you are
color.
saving 5 lakhs per month.
Karthik,
Karthik,
you are
you are
spending a
having minimum
happy and joyful time
55
with your
lakh by
father,
spending
wife, and
5 lakhs
children.
bank
consistently
balance consistently,
at
Karthik,
Karthik.
you
all
are
times.
traveling
Karthik,
all
you are
over
taking
You are
India to
calls
traveling
every
throughout
explore
month
India
new
for
every month to
businesses.
explore new
your
business.
apps, room,
Karthik, you are having a minimum rupees
family to
25 lakh
explore
bank
new
balance
things.
consistently
Karthik,
all the
you
time.
have
Karthik, you are
been
living happily
transferred
Karthik,
once
you
to
are
again with
Bangalore
donating
for
joyful time with your
handling a
20,000
family.
new
every
task.
month for
Karthik, you are
charity.
spending a happy and
Karthik,
joyful time with
you
your
Karthik,
are
you
father,
are
wife, and
always
traveling
children.
happy,
throughout the world
joyful,
with
Karthik,
healthy,
family
you
to
and
are
explore
receiving
new
peaceful.
rupees 2
things.
lakhs per
Karthik,
month
you are
Karthik, you have
consistently
receiving
been
2
transferred to
lakh
Bangalore
per
for
month
handling a
consistently
new
in a
task.
Karthik, you are
dream
receiving
job
5
Karthik, you
lakhs
are
per month
traveling
basis of
all over
consistently.
every
India to
month.
explore new
Karthik, you
businesses.
Karthik,
are
you are having
driving
minimum
in your
Karthik,
rupees
you are
favorite
25 lakhs
Toyota
receiving
bank
2
balance
Innova
lakhs
car
per
of
consistently
month
all
great.
the time.
consistently in your dream
Karthik, you
Karthik,
job
are
you are
with
donating
spending
ease,
a
20
peace, and
crores
joy.
every
happy
month
and
for
joyful
charity.
Karthik, you are
time with
always
your
Karthik, you are
father,
happy,
transferred
wife,
to
joyful,
and
Bangalore for
healthy,
children.
handling a new
and
task.
Karthik,
peaceful.
you are receiving
Karthik, you are
Karthik,
5
you
traveling
are
lakhs
all
per
over
living
month
in
India to
your
explore new
dream
consistently
businesses.
in your
villa
business.
with your
Karthik,
family
you are
Karthik,
receiving
you
members.
5
are
lakhs per month
donating
consistently in your
Karthik,
dream
you are
20,000
businesses.
every
driving in
month
your
for
Karthik,
favorite
you are having
charity.
Toyota
minimum
car
rupees
of
20
grey
Karthik,
lakhs,
color.
you are
25 lakhs per
traveling
month
Karthik, you are
throughout
consistently
spending
in
a
your
the
dream
world
happy
with
businesses.
and
family to
joyful time with
explore
your
Karthik, you are
father,
living
new
happily in
wife,
your
and
dream
businesses.
villa
children.
with your family
Karthik, you are
members.
living
Karthik, you are
happily in your
traveling all
dream
over
villa
India
with
to
your
Spending
explore
a
new
happy
family
time,
members.
business.
joyful time with your
Karthik, you are
father, wife,
Karthik, you
and
receiving
are
five
children.
lakhs
receiving
per
2 lakh
month
Karthik, you are
rupees
spending a
consistently
per
in
happy
your
and
month
joyful
business.
time with your
consistently
father, wife,
in
and
a
Karthik, you
children.
are
dream
having
job
minimum
Karthik, you are
rupees
basis
traveling
of
all
25
over
every
India
lakhs
to
month.
explore
bank
new
balance
Karthik,
businesses.
you are always
consistently
Karthik, you
happy,
are
all
receiving
the
5
joyful,
time.
lakhs per month
healthy, and
consistently in
peaceful.
your dream
Karthik, you
Karthik,
are
businesses.
you are
donating
living
Karthik, you are
happily
having
20,000
in
minimum
your
every
rupees
dream
month for
25
villa
lakhs bank
charity.
with
balance
your
consistently
family
Karthik,
in
you
your
are
members.
dream
traveling
businesses.
Karthik, you
throughout the
are
world
Karthik, you are
driving
donating
with
in your
20,000
family to
every
favorite
month for
explore
Toyota
new
charity.
Innova
things.
car of
Karthik,
great
you are
color.
living
Karthik, you
happily
have
in your
been
Karthik,
dream
you are
villa
transferred
with
to
your family
spending
Bangalore
a
for
members.
happy and
handling a new
joyful
task.
Karthik,
time
you are
with your
driving in your
father, wife,
favorite
Karthik,
and
you are
Toyota
children.
Innova
traveling
car of
all over
Karthik,
India
you
to
are
explore
traveling
new
all
Karthik,
over
you are
India to
businesses.
traveling all
explore
over
new
India to explore
Karthik,
business.
new
you are
businesses.
driving in
Karthik,
your
you
favorite
are
Karthik, you are
Toyota
having
receiving
minimum
Innova
rupees
car
5
of
lakh
25
grey
lakhs
per
color.
bank
month
balance consistently in
Karthik,
all
you
the
are
consistently
time.
in your
living
business.
Karthik,
happily
you
in
are
your
Karthik,
having
dream
you
villa
minimum
are
with
rupees
your
20
family
lakhs
having
per month.
members.
minimum
Karthik, you
Karthik,
are
you are being
always
transferred
happy,
to
50%
Bangalore for
joyful,
handling a new
consistency
healthy,
task.
and
all
peaceful.
time.
Karthik, you are
Karthik,
always healthy,
donating
happy,
Karthik, you
20,000
are
joyful,
every
healthy,
receiving
and
month for
rupees
peaceful.
2 lakhs
charity.
per month
Karthik,
Karthik,
you are
consistently in
you
your
spending
are
a
dream
happy and
job
traveling
joyful time with
throughout
your
the
father,
world
by
with
wife, and
5th
family
of
to
children.
every
explore
month.
new
Karthik, you
things.
are traveling all over India to
Karthik,
Karthik,
you're
explore new
always
you
businesses.
have
happy,
been
joyful,
transferred
Karthik,
healthy,
you are
and
receiving
to
5
peaceful.
lakhs
Bangalore
per
for
month
handling a
consistently in
new
your
task.
business. Karthik, you are always
Karthik,
happy,
you
Karthik,
are
you are
joyful,
spending a
healthy, and
happy
receiving
and
peaceful.
2
joyful
lakh
time with your
per month
Karthik,
father,
you are collecting
wife, and
consistently
20,000
children.
every
in
month
your
for
dream
charity.
Karthik, you are
job
traveling all
Karthik, you
by
are
over
traveling
India
5th
to
of
throughout the
every
world
explore
with
month.
new
family to explore
businesses.
new
Karthik, you
things.
are always
Karthik, you are
happy,
Karthik, you are
receiving
being
joyful,
5
healthy,
transferred
lakhs
to
and
per
Bangalore for
month
peaceful.
handling a new task.
consistently in
Karthik,
your
you are living
business.
Karthik,
happily
you are
in a
always
dream
happy,
Karthik,
villa
you
with
are
joyful,
your
and
having a
family
peaceful.
minimum
members.
rupees of 25
Karthik,
lakhs
you are
Karthik,
bank
you are
balance
driving
driving
in
in
a
your favorite
consistently
favorite
at
Toyota
all
Toyota
the
Innova
Innova
times.
car of
car
grey
of grey
color.
color.
Karthik, you are
Karthik, you are
Karthik,
donating
you are
spending a happy and
spending a
20,000
joyful time with
happy
every
your
and
month
father,
for
joyful
wife,
time
and
with
charity.
your
children.
father, wife, and
Karthik,
children.
you are
Karthik, you are
traveling all
Karthik,
over
traveling
India to
throughout the
explore
all
world
new
over
businesses.
to
India,
explore new
to
Karthik, you are
explore
businesses.
new
receiving 5
business.
lakhs per month
Karthik, you have
Karthik,
consistently
been
in
you
your
are
dream
transferred to
receiving
businesses.
Bangalore
5
for
lakh
Karthik, you are
handling a
per
new
donating
month
task.
20,000 every
consistently
month
in
for
your
charity.
business.
Karthik, you are living
Karthik,
Karthik, you
you
are
are
happily in
having
your
having
dream
minimum
villa
minimum
rupees
with your
25 lakhs
family
per
55
month.
lakh
members.
Karthik,
Karthik,
bank
you are
balance
living
receiving 2
happily in
lakhs
your
consistently
per
dream
at
month
all
villa with your
time.
consistently
family
in your
members.
Karthik,
dream
you are
job
Karthik,
by
donating
5th of
living
every
happily
20,000
month.
every month
receiving
for
2
Karthik, you
lakhs
are
charity.
per month
having minimum
Karthik, you are
rupees
consistently in your
traveling
dream
25
job with
lakhs
throughout
family
the
members.
world
bank
with
balance
family to
consistently at
explore
Karthik, you are
all
new
the
living
things.
happily in
times.
your dream villa with
Karthik,
your
you
Karthik,
family.
you are
have been
donating
transferred to
20,000
Karthik, you are
every
Bangalore
living
month
for
for
happily and
handling a
joyful
charity.
new
time with your
task.
father, wife, and children.
Karthik, you have been transferred to
Karthik,
Karthik, you are
you are
Bangalore
traveling
for
all over
receiving
India to
handling a
rupees
new
explore
2
new
task.
lakh per month
Karthik,
consistently
you
in
are
a dream
receiving
job
5 lakhs per
pursuit
month
of every
consistently
month.
in your
Karthik,
business.
you are
Karthik, you are
always
having
happy,
minimum
Karthik, you are
joyful, healthy,
spending
and
a
fit.
happy and joyful time with your
Karthik, you
father,
are
wife, and
living
children.
happily in a
traveling
dream
throughout
villa
the
with
Karthik,
your
India
you are
and
family
driving
members.
in
also
your
the same.
favorite
Karthik, you
Toyota
are
Innova car of grey
driving in
Thanks
your
color.
to
favorite
Bangalore for
Toyota
handing a new
Karthik,
Innova
you are
car of
always
grey
happy,
color.
Karthik, you are
joyful,
living
Karthik,
happily
you
in
are
a dream
healthy,
villa
spending
with
and
your
a
family
peaceful.
happy
members.
and joyful time with your
Karthik, you
Karthik,
are
you are
wife.
receiving
driving
2
to
lakhs per
enjoy the
month
time with your father,
consistently in
wife,
Karthik,
your
and
dream
you
job
are
by
Karthik, you are
5th of
receiving
receiving
every month.
20,000 every month for
Karthik,
salary.
you are receiving
Karthik, you are
5
being
lakh
transferred to
per
Bangalore
month
for handling a new
consistently
task.
in your business.
Relax yourself. So feel the shift in your vibrations and in the energy. And whenever you are ready, slowly come back and gently open your eyes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It is our pleasure. So now let us all start with Arun, sir.
Yes, yes.
Arun,
I'm
sir,
ready.
please relax yourself.
Okay.
Sit comfortably. Close your eyes. And feel all these affirmations are sinking down into your body, mind, and spirit. Feel the vibrations and in the energy while reading these affirmations. So let us all start. Arun Kumar, you have got
Arun,
potential
you have
customers
created the
and got
mentorship
abundance of money
free for
in your
women
bank
business
account.
coaching.
Arun Kumar, you are having
You have
1
got
crore in your
potential
bank
customers
account
got
with
abundance
ease,
of
peace,
money
and
in
joy.
account.
It is.
Arun Kumar,
Arun
you are
Kumar, you
receiving
are
consistently
having
40
1
lakhs
crore
per
in
month
bank
with ease,
account.
peace, and joy.
Arun Kumar, you
Arun
are
Kumar, you
receiving
are driving
consistently
Mercedes
40
green
lakh
color
per month with ease,
2023.
peace and joy.
Arun
Arun
Kumar, you
Kumar,
have
you are
expanded a
driving a
startup prefab company in
Mercedes
other 2
green
tier
car
and
color
3 tier cities, and it is progressing
2023.
rapidly.
Arun Kumar, you are
Arun
expanded
Kumar, you have got
startup
rupees 10 lakhs
prefab
of
company
jewelry
in
with
other
ease,
2
peace,
tier
and joy.
and 3
Or you have
tier
Arun
cities
Kumar, you are
is
delegating Dr.
progressing
Manjula
rapidly.
to Boston and Florida for
Arun
giving a
Kumar,
spiritual
you
talk
have got
by
rupees
end
10
of the year
lakh of jewelry
2022 to
with
university
ease.
students
Arun
of
Kumar,
community
you are
along with
delegating
co-trainer
Dr.
Mohan and
Manju
yourself.
in Boston
Arun
and
Kumar, you have come to
Florida
Texas, Austin to spend
for
good quality time
for
with your
giving a
son along with
spiritual
the
talk
family and
by
felt happy
the
and
end of
joyful.
2022
Arun,
university
Arun
students
Kumar, your son Vaishak
community
is
along
happily married to your
with
perfect soulmate and he
co-trainer
is super
Mohan and
happy.
myself.
Arun
Kumar,
Kumar,
you
you have
have
got a
come
potential
to
customers,
Texas,
got
Austin
abundance
to
of
spend good
money in
quality
your bank
time with
account.
your son
Arun
along with
Kumar, you have
family and
paid
felt
the
happy and
mentorship
joyful.
fees for
Arun
premium
Kumar,
business
your
coaching
son
easily.
Shayak is happily married
Arun
to
Kumar, you are
a
having
perfect
1 crore in your
soulmate
bank account.
and he is super
Arun
happy.
Kumar, you are receiving
Arun Kumar, you
consistently
are
40
having
lakhs per
1
month with
crore
ease,
in
peace,
bank
and joy.
account. Arun
Arun
Kumar,
Kumar,
you
you are
are
driving
receiving
Mercedes
consistently
Green Car
40
Color
lakh per month
2023.
with ease,
Arun
peace, and
Kumar,
joy.
you have
Arun Kumar,
expanded the
you have
startup prefab
potential
company in
customers
other
got
2-tier and
abundance of
3-tier
money in
cities
account.
and it is progressing
Arun Kumar,
rapidly.
you are driving
Arun
Mercedes
Kumar, you have
green
got
color
rupees
car
10 lakhs of jewelry
2023.
with ease,
Arun
peace, and joy.
Kumar, you have
Arun Kumar, you are
expanded
delegating Dr.
startup
Manjula to
preferred
Boston and
company in
Florida for
other
giving a
2-tier and
spiritual talk
3-tier cities
by end of the
and
year
it is growing
2022
rapidly.
into university
Arun Kumar,
students
you have got
community
rupees
along
10
with
lakh of
co-trainer
jewelry with
Mohan and yourself.
ease.
Arun Kumar, you
Arun
have
Kumar,
come
you
to
are
Texas,
delegating Dr.
Austin to spend good
Manjula
quality
to
time with your
Boston and
son along with the
Florida for
family
giving
and
a
felt
spiritual
happy
talk
and
by
joyful.
end of year
Arun
2022
Kumar, your son Vaishak is happily married to your perfect
along
soulmate.
co-trainer
He's super
Mohan and
happy.
myself. Arun
Arun
Kumar,
Kumar, you
you
have got
come
rupees 10
Texas,
lakhs of
Austin to
jewelry
spend
with ease,
quality
peace, and
time
joy.
with your son along
Arun
with
Kumar, you
family
are
and
receiving
happy
consistently
joy.
40 lakhs per
Arun
month with
Kumar, your
ease, peace, and joy.
Shayak is happy
Arun Kumar, you
married
have got a
to a
potential
perfect
customers and got
soulmate
abundance
and
of
he
money
is
in your
super
bank account.
happy.
Arun Kumar, you
Arun
have
Kumar, you
paid the
have paid the
mentorship fees for
mentorship
premium business coaching
fee for
easily.
premium business coaching
Arun
easily.
Kumar, you are
Arun Kumar,
having
you
1
have
crore in your bank account.
potential customers got
Arun Kumar, you are
abundance of
driving
money in
Mercedes
account.
Green Car
Arun
Color
Kumar, you are
2023.
having 1 crore in bank account.
Arun Kumar, you are
Arun Kumar
delegating Dr.
receiving
Manjula to
constant
Boston and
40
Florida
lakh per
for
month
giving a
fees
spiritual talk
and
by end of the year
Arun Kumar, you are
2022
driving
to university
Mercedes
students community along
car
with a co-trainer and
2023. Arun
yourself.
Kumar have
Arun
expanded
Kumar, you have come to
startup
Texas,
of
Austin to
company in
spend good
other
quality
2-tier
time
and
with
3-tier
your son along
cities
with the family
and
and
it is
felt
progressing rapidly.
happy and
Arun
joyful.
Kumar, you have
Arun
got
Kumar,
rupees
your
10
son
lakh of
Vaishak is
jewelry with
happily
ease.
married to a perfect soul mode
Arun
and
Kumar,
he
you
is
are
super
delegating
happy.
Dr. Manjula to Boston
Arun
and
Kumar, you have
Florida
got rupees
for
10 lakhs
giving a
of jewelry
spiritual
with
talk
ease,
by
peace,
end
and
of
joy.
the year
Arun Kumar, you are
2022 to
driving
university
Mercedes Green
student
Car Color
community along with
2023.
co-trainer Mohan and
Arun
myself.
Kumar, you are
Arun
receiving
Kumar,
consistently
you
40
have
lakhs
come
per
to
month with
Texas,
ease,
Austin
peace,
to
and joy.
spend good quality time
Arun
with
Kumar,
your
you
son
have got
along with
potential
family
customers
and
and
felt
got abundance
happy
of money in your
and
account.
joyful. Arun
Arun
Kumar,
Kumar,
your
you
son
have paid the
Shayak is
mentorship
happily
fees for
married
premium business
to
coaching
a
easily.
perfect soulmate and he is
Arun
super
Kumar, you are
happy.
having 1 crore in your bank account.
Arun Kumar, you have paid
Arun
the
Kumar, you're
mentorship
driving
fee
Mercedes
for
Green Car
premium
Color
business coaching
2023.
easily. Arun Kumar, you
Arun
have
Kumar, you
got
have
potential
expanded your
customers got
startup
abundance of
prefab
money in
company in
account.
other 2-tier and
Arun
3-tier cities
Kumar,
and it is progressing rapidly.
you are having 1 crore
Arun
in
Kumar, you
bank
have got
account.
rupees
Arun
10
Kumar,
lakhs
you
of
are receiving
jewelry with ease,
consistent
peace, and
40
joy.
lakh per month with ease, peace and joy. Arun Kumar, you are driving Mercedes green color car 2023.
Yeah, relax yourself, feel the vibrations shift in your energy, and whenever you're ready, slowly come back and gently open your eyes.
Thank you, Mohan. Thank you, Karthik. Thank you, Asha, for wonderful chanting, which I really experienced and felt that all my manifestations.
Yeah, many of the things are on the way and definitely soon are going to complete.
Thank you.
Yes, beautiful. So now you all going. Now you all can start my affirmations. I'm going to close my eyes.
Okay.
Relax yourself, sir. Mohan, you love yourself exactly the way you
Mohan, you are healthy, happy, and prosperous. Mohan, you are receiving
you have
10
a
lakh
team
per
of 10
month
employees who are
consistently
happy
with
and
ease
joyful.
and
Mohan,
joy.
you are spending
Mohan, you
joyful time
connect
with
with
your
your
family
inner
members
self
every
easily
day.
and quickly.
Mohan, you are
Mohan, you are
connected with your
conducting
inner self
physical
easily
workshop
and
in
quickly.
Bangalore with
Mohan,
50
you are
people
healthy,
every
happy, and
month.
prosperous.
Mohan, you have a
Mohan,
team
you are
of 10
receiving 10 lakhs
employees
per
who are
month
happy and
consistently with ease,
joyful.
peace, and joy.
Mohan, you are spending
Mohan, you are a
joyful time
billionaire
with your
and you
family
deserve it.
members every day.
Mohan, you enjoy and
Mohan, you
celebrate
love
each and
yourself
every moment in your
exactly the
life.
way you are.
Mohan, you are
Mohan, you
attracting
are
10
brilliant
potential
and you deserve it.
customers every day at your
Mohan,
office for
you enjoy
coaching.
and celebrate each and
Mohan, you are
every
spending
moment in your
joyful
life.
time with your family
Mohan, you are
members every day.
attracting 10 potential
Mohan, you have a
customers
team of 10
regularly at your
employees who are
office
happy
for
and
coaching.
joyful. Mohan, you are
you are
conducting
healthy
physical
and
workshops in
happy
Bangalore
and
with 50
prosperous.
people every month.
Mohan, you are
Mohan,
receiving
you connect with
10
your
lakh
inner
per
self
month
easily and
consistently
quickly.
with ease and joy.
Mohan, you have a team of
Mohan, you
10
connect
employees
with
who are
your
happy
inner
and
self
joyful.
easily and
Mohan,
quickly.
you love yourself
Mohan, you are
exactly the way
conducting
you are.
physical workshop in
Mohan, you
Bangalore
are
with
a
50
billionaire
people
and you
every
deserve
month.
it.
Mohan,
Mohan, you are
you have
attracting
a
10
team of
potential
10
customers every
employees
day at your
who
office
are
for
happy and
coaching.
joyful.
Mohan,
Mohan, you
you are
are
healthy,
spending
happy, and
joyful time
prosperous.
with
Mohan,
your
you
family
connect with your
members
inner self
every day.
easily and
Mohan,
quickly.
you love
Mohan, you have a
yourself
team of 10
exactly the
employees who are
way you
happy
are.
and joyful.
Mohan, you are a
Mohan,
billionaire
you
and
love
you
yourself
deserve it.
exactly the way you
Mohan,
are.
you enjoy and
Mohan, you are
celebrate
a
each and
billionaire
every
and you
moment
deserve
in your
it.
life.
Mohan, you
Mohan, you
enjoy
are
and
attracting
celebrate
10
each and every
potential
moment in your
customers
life.
every day at
Mohan,
your
you are
office for
attracting
coaching.
10 potential customers every day at
Mohan,
your
you
office
are
for
healthy,
coaching.
happy, and
Mohan, you
prosperous.
connect with your inner
Mohan,
self
you are
easily and
receiving 10
quickly.
lakhs per month
Mohan, you are conducting a
consistently with
physical
ease and
workshop
joy.
in Bangalore with 50
Mohan,
people
you
every month.
connect with your inner
Mohan, you are
self
spending
easily and
joyful time
quickly.
with your family members
Mohan, you are
every day.
conducting physical
Mohan, you love
workshop in
yourself
Bangalore
exactly
with
the way
50
you are.
people every month.
Mohan, you enjoy and
Mohan,
celebrate
you
each and
have a
every
team of
moment in
10
your life.
employees who are
Mohan, you are
happy and
attracting 10
joyful.
potential customers
Mohan, you
every
are
day at your
spending
office for
joyful time with
coaching.
your family members
Mohan, you are
every day.
receiving rupees 10
Mohan,
lakhs per
you
month
love
consistently
yourself
with ease, peace,
exactly
and
the
joy.
way you are.
Mohan, you
Mohan,
connect with
you're
your inner
a
self
billionaire
easily and
and you
quickly.
deserve it.
Mohan, you are
Mohan, you
conducting
enjoy
physical
and
workshops
celebrate
in
each
Bangalore
and
with
every
50 people
moment in
every
your
month.
life.
Mohan,
Mohan,
you
you
have
are
a team of
attracting
10
10
employees who are
potential
happy and
customers
joyful.
every day at your office
Mohan, you
for
are
coaching.
spending joyful time with your family members every day.
Mohan, you are
Mohan, you
healthy,
are a
happy,
billionaire and
and
you deserve it.
prosperous.
Mohan,
Mohan,
you
you are
enjoy and celebrate
receiving
each and every
10
moment
lakh
in your
per
life.
month
Mohan, you are
consistently with
attracting
ease
10 potential
and joy.
customers every day at your
Mohan,
office
you
for
connect
coaching.
with your inner self
Mohan, you
easily
are
and
healthy, happy,
quickly.
and prosperous.
Mohan, you are
Mohan, you are
conducting
receiving 10
physical
lakhs per
workshop
month
in Bangalore
consistently
with
with ease,
50
peace, and joy.
people every month.
Mohan, you connect with your
Mohan,
inner
you
self
have a team
easily
of
and
10
quickly.
employees who
Mohan,
are
you have a
happy
team of
and
10 employees
joyful.
who are happy and
Mohan,
joyful.
you are
Mohan,
spending
you are
joyful
spending
time
joyful
with
time
your
with your
family
family
members
members every
every
day.
day.
Mohan, you are a
Mohan, you
billionaire
love
and you deserve
yourself
it.
exactly the
Mohan,
way
you
you
enjoy
are.
and celebrate
Mohan,
each and
you're a
every moment
billionaire
in
and
your
you
life.
deserve it. Mohan,
Mohan,
you
you are
enjoy
attracting
and
10 potential
celebrate each and
customers
every
every day
moment
at
in
your
your
office
life.
for coaching.
Mohan, you are
Mohan, you
attracting
connect with
10
your inner
customers
self
every day
easily
for
and
coaching.
quickly. Mohan,
Mohan,
you are
you
receiving
are
rupees 10
healthy,
lakhs per month
happy,
consistently with ease, peace, and joy.
Mohan, you are
Mohan, you
receiving
are
10
healthy,
lakh per
happy, and
month
prosperous.
constantly with
Mohan, you have a
ease
team
and
of
joy.
10 employees who are
Mohan,
happy
you
and
connect
joyful.
with your inner self
Mohan, you love
easily and
yourself
quickly.
exactly the way you
Mohan,
are.
you are conducting
Mohan, you
physical
enjoy and
workshop
celebrate
in
each and every
Bangalore
moment in
with
your life.
50 people every
Mohan, you are
month.
attracting 10
Mohan, you
potential
have a team
customers
of
every
10
day for
employees who
coaching.
are happy and
Mohan,
joyful.
you enjoy and celebrate each and
Mohan,
every
you are
moment in your life.
spending joyful time
Mohan,
with
you are
your
conducting
family
physical workshops in Bangalore, 50
You
people
love
every
every
day.
month.
yourself exactly the
Mohan,
way
you
Mohan,
you are.
you
love
connect with
yourself
your inner self
Mohan,
exactly
you are
the
a
way
easily and
you
billionaire
are.
and
quickly.
deserve it.
Mohan, you are a
Mohan, you have a
billionaire
team
and
of
you
10
deserve it.
employees who are
Every
happy
moment.
and
Mohan, you
joyful.
enjoy and
Mohan, you
celebrate
love
each
yourself
and
Mohan, you are
every
exactly the
moment
attracting
way
in
10
your
you
life.
are.
potential
Mohan, you
customers
are
Mohan,
every
you are
day.
a
attracting
billionaire
10
and you
potential
deserve it.
customers every
Mohan, you
day at
enjoy
your
and
office for
celebrate each and
coaching.
every moment in your life.
Mohan, you are
Mohan, you are
healthy,
attracting 10
happy,
potential
and
customers
prosperous.
every day at your
Mohan,
office
you
for
are
Mohan, you
coaching.
receiving
connect
10
with
lakh
your inner
per
Mohan,
self
you are
month
receiving rupees
consistently
10
with
lakhs
ease
per
and
month
joy.
consistently with
Mohan,
ease,
you
peace, and
connect with
joy.
your inner self
Mohan, you are
easily and
conducting
quickly.
physical workshops in
Mohan, you are
Bangalore with 50
conducting
people every
physical
month.
workshop in Bangalore
Mohan,
with
you love
50 people
yourself
every
exactly
month.
the way you are.
Mohan, you have a
Mohan,
team
you
of
are a
10
billionaire and you
employees who
deserve
are
it.
happy and
Mohan, you
joyful.
enjoy and
Mohan, you
celebrate
are
each and
spending
every
joyful
moment in your
time with
life.
your family members
Mohan,
every
you
day.
are conducting
Mohan,
physical
you love
workshops in
yourself
Bangalore with
exactly
50
the
people
way you
every
are.
month.
Mohan, you are a
Mohan, you are
billionaire and
receiving
you
rupees
deserve
10
it.
lakhs per month
Mohan, you
consistently, ease,
enjoy
peace,
and
and joy.
celebrate each and every
Mohan, you are
moment in
healthy,
your life.
happy, and prosperous.
Mohan, you are
Mohan,
attracting
you are
10
spending
potential
joyful time with
customers
your family
every day
members
at
every
your
day.
office for coaching.
Mohan, you enjoy and celebrate each and every moment in your
Mohan,
life.
you are healthy,
Mohan,
happy,
you are
and
conducting
prosperous.
physical workshops in
Mohan, you are
Bangalore with 50
receiving
people
10
every
lakh
month.
per month consistently
Mohan,
with
you are receiving rupees 10
ease
lakhs
and
per
joy.
month consistently with ease, peace, and joy.
Mohan, you
Mohan,
connect
you are
with your
healthy,
inner
happy, and
self
prosperous.
family and
Mohan,
quickly.
you love yourself
Mohan,
exactly
you are
the way you
conducting
are.
physical
Mohan,
workshop
you are a
in Bangalore
billionaire and
with
you
50
deserve it.
people every
Mohan, you
month.
enjoy and celebrate
Mohan, you
each
have
and
a
every
team of
moment of
10
your life.
employees who are
Mohan,
happy
you are
and
attracting
joyful.
10 potential
Mohan, you are
customers every
spending
day at your
joyful
office for
time with your
coaching.
family members
Mohan, you are
every day.
conducting physical
Mohan, you
workshops
love
in
yourself
Bangalore with 50
exactly
people
the
every
way you are.
month.
Mohan, you are a
Mohan, you
billionaire
connect with your
and you
inner self
deserve it.
easily and
Mohan,
quickly.
you enjoy and
Mohan, you are
celebrate each and
spending
every
joyful time with
moment
your
in your
family
life.
members every day.
Mohan, you are
Mohan,
attracting
you
10
enjoy and
potential
celebrate each and
customers
every
every
moment
day
in
at
your
your
life.
office for coaching.
Mohan, you are attracting 10 potential customers
Mohan, you
every day
connect
at
with
your
your
office
inner
for
self
coaching.
easily and quickly.
Mohan, you are
Mohan, you are
saving rupees
receiving
10
10
lakhs
lakh
per
per
month
month
consistently with
consistently
ease
with
and joy.
ease and joy.
Mohan, you
Mohan, you are
connect
conducting physical
with your
workshop
inner
in Bangalore
self
with
easily
50
and
people
quickly.
every
Mohan,
month.
you are a
Mohan, we
billionaire
have a
and you
team
deserve
of
it.
10 employees who are happy and joyful.
Yes. So whenever you are free, come out and relax yourself and be aligned with your body, mind, and spirit.
Thank you so much, Asha. Thank you so much, Arun sir. Thank you so much, Karthik sir, for all your love and blessings. Many things are unfolding for me, and because of all your love and blessings, thank you so much. And okay, anything before we close? Anything you would like to share
We are
before we
good to
close?
close. We are good to close.
Yes, we are good to close. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
everyone, and love yourself.
Thank you,
And
Mohan, for a wonderful
yes,
session today. Lot of interaction we had within ourselves.
yes,
And
yes,
thank you.
amazing. Thank you
Good
so
night,
much, and
Asha.
it
Good
is my
night,
pleasure
Karthik.
guiding you. And thank you so much for giving us an opportunity to guide you all. So because of, without you, this wouldn't have happened, and because of all you only, and we got an opportunity to guide you. Thank you so much for that wonderful opportunity.
Thank you so
And we
much.
are always grateful to you and to and your family members also, because they're also blessing every of us, like in a family members also. So thank you so much, and love you all. Bye bye, take
Thank you.
care,
Thank
good
you,
Bye bye.
sir.
night.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Good night.